Sports. So hello, and welcome to episode 14 of the Simulation Super Bowl Challenge with me, Chris, and my brother Nick. Today, we'll be going through some more games for you with our new teams, the Lions and Steelers. Last time we saw us both get a close win, and so we'll see if we can continue with our momentum and potentially have more successful seasons than the last. So the Lions' first game ends in a loss of 30-17 to the Green Bay Packers. Not the best showing for our Lions here. As you can see on offense, we were outgained. No turnovers in the game, but looked like a pretty easy win for the Packers as a whole, who, as you can see, Aaron Rodgers had a nice game. Camp didn't have the worst game in the world. 1 touchdown, no picks. As we go to the running backs, you see Aaron Jones had a decent day. No one for us having a great day. Gilbert Stamey had a big day for the Packers. For us, our highest receiver was TJ Hawkinson. Just overall, just not a great day from the offensive perspective. Trey Flowers got 1 sack, but you see again a lot of sacks for the Packers. Taco Charlton also got a sack for us. So overall, just a bad day here in week 2, and we fall to 1-1.
Unlike the flailing Lions, who are just not performing up to their, well, they don't have very good standards anyway, but they're not performing anyway. The Steelers get a massive win in week 2 against the New York Jets. Look at that time of possession. That's just an absolute domination of this game. Let's see the player stats here as Cam with a nice day for himself. Darnold, not great, didn't really do much it seems, but 4 sacks for us, only 1 sack given up. Big game for Lev Bell in the running game though, as he has just a monster game. James Conner with 2 touchdowns though, 23 carries for only 79. I'd like to see a bit more. Cam also rushed for a touchdown, and here you see Austin Eckler backing up Lev Bell in every way. Strange that they didn't use him more. James Washington with a nice game. So does E.O. Smith, and Juju gets himself a touchdown. So yeah, decent day for the receivers, as it was just Villanueva who gave up the sack. And let's see who got these sacks. Cam Hayward, a 2 sack day. TJ Watt with 1, and a nice win for the Steelers. And here you see actually that Cam Newton was the offensive player of the week for the AFC. So already looking like a good signing for us. However, that game came at a price. 2 prices, I guess. But Minka will have to be out for the next 7 weeks. Ron Leary will be out. I'm not sure if I should put him on IR, but we'll have to find a replacement for Minka in the slot. So here we are in week 3 of this season, the first season here with the Steelers, and we are playing against the 0-2 Cleveland Browns, a very similar looking Cleveland Browns to what you're familiar with in real life, as Baker Mayfield is the starting quarterback, and Nick Chubb and Odell and Jarvis are all there. Myles Garrett is a 99 overall player on the defensive end, and there's quite a few stars on this team, so we'll be hoping to get a win against them, despite the difficulty they may pose against us with all these superstars on this team. As Nick Chubb finds a first down there for the Browns after showing some patience. And yeah, we've started 2-0. It's a good start. I didn't expect it to be this good. I always go cautious on the first year because, you know, you don't want to get fired in that first year. But it's going much better than expected. The Browns cannot say the same, but they are driving right now. It's not like we've shored anything up in the division at the moment, as Baker misses wide open. Wow. He had to make that throw. So they come out with a split back formation here. That's Nick Chubb, who's tired in the backfield. He fakes to him. And TJ Watt. Whew, he could have ripped the ball out there. Huge sack. I think that might be his first of the year. I'm not sure. I don't know. As the Browns now will punt to our 1 yard line. That's risky for us, but we'll watch and see what happens here. Nothing stupid. I am afraid of this. I don't know exactly what the play calling is going to be like, as Cam hands it off on a delay to James Conner, who almost breaks free. 7 yards though, that gives us a lot of space. I'm feeling much better about this now. Greedy Williams on the tackle, so yeah, it is a lot of the same start as you're familiar with the Browns, as Cam has so much time and he will roll out of the pocket and slide down for an easy first down. I like seeing that from him. One of the main reasons I did decide to bring him in, alongside not having much faith in what Marcus Mariota would show if we did have him as starter, as Connor breaks a tackle but can't get loose like I thought he might there. But yeah, Cam's been showing some decent form. He's only 73 overall. He's no longer the superstar X Factor he started out as in the game. Bit harsh, I think, but yeah, he's been showing some good stuff. He may get injured through the season. That's what I'm most worried about, I guess. As now he takes off and runs into a sack, but Sheldon Richardson to end that drive. So now we'll have to sim through and see how we do. With a not very good punt at all. Oh dear. And Nick Chubb rushes for 5, and then Terrell Edmonds gives us a play. TJ Watt gives up the 15-yard penalty there. That's a killer for the Steelers. But this defense is showing some good form other than that. As now, that's a shame. First and goal, and no, not a touchdown yet. Let's see if we can hold him here. No, it's Jarvis for a 0-yard touchdown. So we need better punts than that, but I guess that's just what you get with Madden on the simming. Okay, if you say so. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, never mind. I think Cam fumbled and recovered it. I'm sure Panthers fans will cringe at me saying that, but never mind that. We are driving, and we look to maybe tie up the score here, as a 0-yard penalty on the defense there, and a rush for a touchdown from James Conner. So we tie up straight away. No worries. Let's see where the Browns get to now, and we'll watch the drive if they get going anywhere. So they did get a first down into Steelers territory, and now we will watch what the Browns with Baker Mayfield can do. Let's hope it's not much, as Nick Chubb can rush up the middle for 3 yards on first down. Now on second down, Baker in the pistol with Nick Chubb behind him, and he hands it off, and that is stuffed. He is going nowhere on that one, averaging just under 4. I'd like to keep it that way. I mean, against these elite runners, you can't ask for much more than that. As Baker now on 3rd and 6 is under pressure from TJ Watt again, and will go down. That's just too easy. So the one thing the Browns did address yesterday, as I'm watching, the draft was yesterday, they did take a tackle. In this series they did not, it seems. However, they have kept together a lot of their core, as we just stalled for a 3-and-out, and Friedman a better punt this time, so maybe we can keep seeing improvement from him, who showed some good punts in the first game, but that's an interception for Steven Nelson. Now let's see what we can do. Let's go Steelers. So now from the Browns 30, let's see what Cam and the offense can do. As we toss, that's a lot of eye candy on that play, as the tackle is broken. Is that Smith? No, it's James Washington on that play. Nice broken tackle there. So now second down and 3. That didn't look like it would be a 7-yard gain, but it's a nice rush from Washington, as now Everett gets a few extra yards with the juke. A few missed tackles there. I'm seeing a lot more from this Steelers team than I thought I would. I definitely thought we'd lose to the Ravens in the most previous game. Well, the most previous game we watched, as Cam takes off. I thought you could write a touchdown there, but he comes inside. That's a problem with the Madden AI, I guess. As we got to watch out on the bottom of the defense there. Myles Garrett up against Villanueva. as Cam dumps it off. Quick and easy for Connor to gain 1. So a big play here. We could either go for touchdown or field goal. As Cam tries to run it himself and he gets the first down. I love seeing that. I like that play call. Cam calls his own number. I think we should take it down to the 2-minute warning, but we won't. We will snap it here as Cam hands it off and Connor is... Oh no, it's Smith. He's stopped. Should probably have Connor in for that. Might have broken those tackles and got into the end zone, but we're getting close. I don't want to run the ball on this front though. Please throw it. As we do hand it off, and that's a tackle for loss there, and we lose 2 yards. That's so harsh. That's just ridiculous, the spot of that ball. Let's see what we do now. 3rd and goal from the 3, as Cam hands it off again on the stretch, and E14 can walk into the end zone. Great blocking there from the offense. And the Steelers will take the lead now. So, a good start to this game again. Much better than the previous game we watched, as Steven Nelson got us that pick and put us in good position. And the Browns will have to punt away. So, yeah, that's a really good end to the half so far. Let's see if we can maybe add to it, but Cam taking a sack and then another sack isn't how that's going to happen. Friedman with a decent punt now, and I think they will just run the clock out. Well, there was an intercept. Oh, we got a pick and then kicked a field goal. So actually now we go up 2 scores. So yeah, great first half for this team as they force the 3rd and 5. I will watch this, see what Cam can do, and then maybe send the rest of the drive if there is one. It's Cam in the pistol. He'll send E14 in motion. Fake to Connor, and Cam takes off again. He's loving running, and he breaks 2 tackles. Wow. Oh, that's so much fun to watch. I want to watch more of this. He's averaging 7 yards on these rushes. I don't need our team to throw the ball. Screw it. We don't even need receivers. As Cam on the delay hands it off, but that is going nowhere. Sheldon Richardson with another play for the Browns. Sack and 2 tackles for loss isn't bad for him. Yeah, 22 rushes for 8 passes. That's Steelers of old territory there. As Cam does drop back to pass now and wide open. That's Deontay Johnson as Whitehead is injured on that play. So the receivers I do like on this team. One of the main reasons I joined is 3 young receivers that have quite a bit of upside. There's Juju there with the big block, sealing the edge, letting Connor get outside. This is an exciting team, and I wasn't sure about the quarterback, which is why I thought I could come here and have quite a challenge. As Cam there, yeah, he proves me to be somewhat right. He's 7 of 10 for 75. It's a decent day, but not great. He does miss a wide open throw there. Let's see what he can do on 3rd down. As the blitz is sent, and he just dumps it into the blitz, but Connor can't pick up more than a yard. We'll settle for another field goal. Still a 2-score lead. They do need 2 touchdowns now to get back into this game. Let's see if this drive goes anywhere. As that's a great start for the Browns. Let's see what the Steelers defense can do against them. TJ Watt still in the zone after those 2 sacks that he started with. Lamar gets his first win as a Viking, as you see down below. Exciting times for Vikings fans, I guess, over the Redskins there. Haskins still the quarterback, doesn't seem to be showing much. And they'll probably look to replace him. There's 2 prospects in this draft that are early first projected at quarterback, but Baker can't fire downfield and find his man. Haven't seen much from OBJ today. Not much at all as they try to run again. That's TJ Watt again. Just a cheat code on that left side of our defense. Good luck doing anything against that. As now they come out, spread the defense out, and Baker can... Oh. He tries to dump it off. And that was read option, our draft pick at linebacker. I don't remember what his original name was. It was an option, as Matt Gay missed the field goal. That puts us in great field position, and James Conner rushes for the touchdown. We try for 2 to try and make it a 3-score game, or 3-touchdown game. But this game might be out of reach for the Browns. I'm not sure if I need to watch much more. Maybe I have to bring Cam out because this game might be out of hand. Or maybe bring out Connor because he's the more important player, but I'll keep them in there for now. We do go 3 and out. Maybe I shouldn't get so cocky. It's still a 2-score game. And now the Browns are driving. So this is dangerous for us as there's the 3rd down and Njoku converts. We'll have to see what our defense can do here. And if the Browns can get back into this game, that would be dangerous for us because their offense has so many weapons that can just instantly score. So they'll take it down to the 4th quarter. Maybe I was a bit too cocky thinking bringing Cam out. But Baker comes back out. Chubb goes out and he swings out wide to him. And that's Demario Davis bringing him down. A gain of 1 there. In fact, making 0 for Baker's throw. Not a great day. Thrown 2 picks. Almost threw another that we saw. Let's hope the Steelers can keep him away from our end zone as he throws late to OBJ. But he brings in the catch. I'm surprised he hasn't thrown it his way just the whole game. You see Jarvis Landry up top. Still with the Browns also as Chubb gets the swing out wide again and makes a man miss. Demario Davis again to clean up. That's 3 yards for the Browns. Now let's see what they can do on 2nd and 8. As Baker hands off to Nick Chubb, and we were there, but he breaks away and almost picks up the 1st down, and he's injured on that play. He does pick up the 1st down. Maybe that's his last contribution to this game. Let's see what the Browns do without him as they set up a screen, and it is open, but they only get 2 yards on the play. I'm not sure who their 2nd running back is. It's Edmonds. I don't know who that is. So Hargrave made the tackle there. The Browns come out throwing now, and Njoku gets that one. Down to the 3. That's 3rd and 1. See what the Browns can do here. They bring the blitz, the Steelers do, and Baker completes for a touchdown. That is Njoku again on the catch. And oh, they went for 2. Of course they did. I didn't think of that. I'll sim through this possession, see where we get to. As now there's a penalty on the offense. I will watch this 3rd and 10. Let's see if we can convert. It'd be huge if we do. If we don't, we might be in trouble. The Browns have staged quite the comeback so far, as Ito Smith can only spin for 3 before he's injured on that play. So not a successful play at all for the Steelers, losing a lot on just 1 play as Friedman punts 45 yards and it's returned 15. So now what can the Browns do? They lose 5. Pass knocked away. Pass knocked away again. It's 3rd and 15. Let's see what they do. This is huge. Or maybe it's not because our offense can't do anything anyway, so they have all the time that they need, but Baker can only complete over the middle. I'm not sure they'll go for 4th and 8 on their own 47, but I'll watch to make sure they are punting away. Okay. So let's see where we start with the ball here. Or maybe we have a nice return. As the punt is good and it's inside the 20, but it will bounce inside the end zone. So after the touchback, let's see what the Steelers offense can do. I'll just sim this possession, I suppose, until it comes up to something like this. A 3rd and 3 from our 42 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. This is huge for the Steelers as Cam throws and completes over the middle. That's a 1st down. And who else but Juju Smith-Schuster, not having a great day himself. In fact, let's watch this. but we haven't needed him on offense too much. The offense, of course, what I expected to struggle the most. We did have to bring in a lot of veterans this season, and Ron Leary already to go down. I did make a trade for the left guard from the Colts, I think. It was a 72 overall, 84 awareness, which I've never seen for an overall that low as Cam completes. That's Everett there. Nice, reliable tight end for this team. I think if we score here, which we should at this point, this game should be over. So a 3-0 start for the Steelers. Hopefully. I shouldn't say that too soon, as that is not hauled in. Thought it might be. Wouldn't mind running the ball here, you know. You know, that basic line of thinking as we keep passing, unless Cam runs with it himself, but he dumps it off, and that's a first down from Everett. He's making some moves in this game. So you'll love to see that. I think we might be able to run the clock out soon. So I won't bother watching this, as this game should be over. And the Steelers will move to 3-0 on the season. And the Browns, who, well, there you go. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Extra point good by Chris Boswell. Easy win for the Steelers in the end, I suppose, as the Browns will lose 33-18. Big win for the Steelers. A nice day from Cam, who didn't force the throws. That's what I was saying in the Ravens game. Don't bother throwing the ball when you don't need to. He rushed for 42 yards. He did fumble, but it did say he recovered it, so nice to see that. James Conner with a huge day. He did have that one big touchdown that we simmed through. Good day for the Steelers, who didn't seem to miss Minka too much. So the defense holding strong.
So week 3 for the Lions sees them triumph over the New England Patriots with a nice rally at the end of the game, scoring 15 points in the fourth quarter. As you can see, a very closely fought game based on the yards, but the Patriots had 2 turnovers, which I assume cost them. Again, Camp stayed clean, just 2 touchdowns for no picks, just 245 yards. As you see, Brissett, the starter for the Patriots once more, having 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. And as we go on to the rushing stats, again, nothing spectacular. I don't think we'll ever expect to see anything spectacular in this little screen, but luckily for us, we managed to limit them pretty well as well. Receiving wise, Kenny Golladay had a nice day, as well as Hawkinson doing okay. And Ricky Seals-Jones added a touchdown as well, so getting good use out of our tight ends. Defensively, we did give up quite a few sacks, as you can see. Deshaun Hand, who got injured in this game, by the way, so that is a bit of a shame. He got a sack. And turnovers, Kazir White and Monte Nicholson, 2 free agent signings last year, both get interceptions and help us win this game. Week 4 for the Lions is another triumphant victory, taking us to 3-1 with a 33-13 beatdown of the Redskins, who can only score in garbage time. You see there on the yards and turnovers as well. Just an absolute beatdown from the Lions. A great game for us. Camp throws for 366 yards. Again, he's clean on the interceptions. He has been all year. So rushing wise, we obviously scored some touchdowns rushing, as we only had 1 passing, and that was Johnson and Samuels both getting into the end zone. Onto receiving, and you see Hawkinson, again a big day for Hawkinson. He's having a very good year indeed, and Marvin Jones and Golladay all have pretty nice days. We haven't seen too much of Tracy Spain, not as much as I thought we would, to be honest. Only 1 sack for each team. For us, it was actually Snacks Harrison, and our 1 turnover was Josh Jackson getting an interception. So an all-round great day for the Lions.
And we have once again dramatically beaten the Ravens with a 34-point fourth quarter there, where the Ravens fall to 0-4 and we go to 4-0 despite us struggling so much. Matt Stafford with a huge game, but the Ravens team that looks so strong at the start of the season must be letting him down. Cam with a decent game for himself, 2 picks and, well, 2 touchdowns and 1 pick. Stafford with 4 touchdowns and only getting sacked once each time. James Conner with a huge day for himself, which actually earns him a breakout opportunity, which I don't expect him to get since he's already a superstar, but a nice day for him. Love seeing that. Deontay Johnson with a nice day, 108 and a touchdown. His contract's coming up, so we'll have to see what we do about that. James Washington also with a nice day. However, someone who's frustrated, Juju, not getting involved much at all. So let's see who got this sack for us. And Stephon Tuitt. Also, in that game we just watched, TJ Watt had 4 sacks, and I had no idea. And he was Defensive Player of the Week, so I'd like to see how many Players of the Weeks Chris gets. I bet it's 0. I am seriously starting to question if this is the same difficulty as we were playing on before, as this Steelers team just makes it look easy compared to what I was doing with the Cardinals. Cam Newton. Chris had the chance to sign him, he didn't pull the trigger, he stuck with Camp. Worst decision he ever made, probably. Going to cost him his job. This is going to cost him the series when I win the Super Bowl this year. James Conner does not get the Superstar X Factor upgrade. That's what I expected though. Juju should be happy with that, but apparently he's not. Deontay Johnson though should be very happy. How do we not pay him after this? I better pay him soon, because he's just going to keep getting better. James Washington with another great day as well. The defense held the Bucs to, 13 points? TJ Watt and Cam Hayward, wow. Just wow. 5-0. I never saw this coming.
And so, although I said everything went well, our left tackle did get injured in the last game, and we have very, very poor backup options, and so we have made a trade for a familiar face. Cullen Robbins is coming over to the Lions for a 4th round pick. He is just normal dev. He is a scheme fit though, pass protector, and that's where he does shine. It's basically just a decent backup for a 4th round pick. He obviously is young as well, so can fulfill that role for some time for us, hopefully. But honestly, I was desperate. I tried to trade for players who were significantly better, but the cost of it was quite ridiculous. We're talking, more than a first plus for some of those players. So I think we'll settle for just an okay option right now, and see where it goes. And so this time we will see the Detroit Lions come up against the New York Giants in their Week 5 game. The Lions currently sit at 3-1, as do the Giants, so it should be a good match, and the Lions will start off with the ball from their own 25 with Camp in the shotgun with 3 receivers to his right. He takes the snap and he will throw early, and that's caught by Marvin Jones, and that one will gain 7 yards. Good start for the Lions. As 2nd and 3, they come out with 2 tight ends. Giants bring a blitz, and it's caught over the middle. I think that's Ricky Seals-Jones on the catch, who picks up a 1st down and takes them to the 37-yard line. And it's a good start for Camp already, who we've seen be pretty accurate and pretty good, as this one is a screen pass to Spain, who jukes and then ends up only gaining a yard there. Looked like he could have gone for a loss at one point. And now it's 2nd and 9 for the Lions. Here is Camp. He will send, I think that's Johnson in motion, with Hockenson and Seals at tight end, and there's the throw. That one's caught by Spain, and that one's going for a 1st down. So 4 throws for Camp so far, and he is 4 of 4 for 24 yards as they approach midfield. Lions haven't run the ball yet, but they come out with 2 tight ends again. Again, it's in motion from Camp. And here is the snap, so they will throw for a 5th time, and that one's caught over the middle, very short gain. Oh no, it's dropped. Sorry, it looked like he caught that one, but apparently not. And so that brings up 2nd and 10. They ditch the tight ends and go 4 wide this time, and this one is caught over the middle by Samuels. That one will make it a 3rd and 3. So 3rd and short. What will the Lions do? They bring in 2 running backs this time, and they will send Johnson in motion. Here is the play. It is a screen to Samuels, but it's well read by the Giants, and he is tackled for a loss at the 48-yard line. And so they will punt it back to the Giants, who will come out on offense, and we'll see what they can do. I think Teddy is their quarterback, in fact. So we're going to see Teddy Bridgewater and the Giants. Obviously Saquon very dangerous from the backfield, but here's a quick pass that is played very well by the Lions. Their defense has held up decently well, I would say. Hasn't been stellar, but hasn't been bad either, and that's very good for us. That was the problem I had with the Raiders, was that the defense was the worst in the league. I just need a defense that can be okay, and that's a good start for our defense, bringing up 3rd and 10 straight away. Kazir White on that tackle. Here is the play. Just a 3-man rush from the Lions. Teddy takes the snap, and he's going to go down, sacked by Trey Flowers. Great start for the Lions defense, and the Giants will have to punt it away, and they do so to the 31-yard line, as we see a good start for the Lions straight away, and they get it over midfield now up to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 10, good pass to Marvin Jones. 3rd and 1, nice. Kerryon Johnson picks up a 1st down, and now we're in the red zone. And we continue to drive to the 3-yard line now. Can we score? Kerryon Johnson very close, and Marvin Jones gets the Lions on the board. It's 7-0 after the extra point from Prater, so a very good start for the Lions, as the Giants now will look to respond, and they go to Barkley, and why would you not? But now it's 3rd and 7 after a short run, and Bridgewater completes to Saquon Barkley, and a touchdown to Sterling Shepard is going to level this one up at 7 apiece. So the Lions will take the kickoff again and start with a nice pass to Hawkinson, which takes us into the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 1 now after that run, and it's a penalty against the defense, takes us into Giants territory, and another penalty there against the Giants, and now a short run by Samuels. 2nd and 4. We should get a 1st down from that. No, 3rd and 1, but we do convert. So at the 34, what can the Lions do? Camp incomplete, and incomplete again. 3rd and 10 now. Oh, 1st down. TJ Hawkinson gets us up towards the red zone, and can we move into the red zone? We can with that short run. 3rd and 2. Can we convert? We can more than convert. TJ Hawkinson gets in for a touchdown, and his good year continues, and the Lions go up 14-7 as the Giants take the ball back. Will we see more Saquon? Teddy incomplete that time, and incomplete again. So the Lions will get this ball back, and let's take a look at this Lions offense once more. With 6:24 left in the 1st half, here's Camp from his own 14 with the Lions offense. Trips to the left, but this one's going to be a run to, I think that's Kerryon Johnson. It is, for a short gain of 2. Trips to the right this time for the Lions on 2nd and 8. Here's Camp. He takes the snap. Bit of a wobbly snap, but he controls it and gets the throw off for a 1st down. Camp has looked very assured, I must say. Hasn't been, elite by any means, but has been very solid in his role at QB this year for the Lions. And here he goes again. He drops back and he passes, and it's caught by Hawkinson, who's got a 1st down, and I thought maybe he could get even further there after he broke a tackle. But now they'll come out with split backs. Hawkinson already 6 for 69. He's had a great start to this game and the year. This one's a play action and a throw out wide. Ooh, a bit of a lob pass there. Maybe it shouldn't have been, but it is complete. Brought down by Samuels. And that's the thing, this receiving group is very good, and so it can help out a QB like Camp. And here's another throw, and that one's caught. Speaking of good receivers, there's Kenny Golladay getting a 1st down for the Lions as they move back into Giants territory. And the offense today has been quite stellar indeed, as they're at the 35 now in the pistol. Here's Camp. This one's going to be a screen, but it's not there, and it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Come out in the pistol again. Here is the play from Camp. They will just hand this one off to Kerryon Johnson, and he gets 4 yards there on that run, bringing up 3rd and 6. What will the Lions do here? You'd imagine a throw, especially considering how pass heavy they are, and now it is a throw from Camp. And he's intercepted, and the Giants, could they go back all the way with this one? It looks like they could, And what a momentum killer for the Lions, who had played so well and had been praising Camp for not turning the ball over in those other games. But right there, a crucial mistake brings momentum right back to the Giants and away from the Lions when everything was going so well. And a terrible pick 6 for Camp, and now it's going to be 3rd and 9, but they convert. That really could have been very bad had they gone 3 and out there, as we are under the 2-minute warning now. Let's see what the Lions can do. They pick up another first down as this clock continues to go, but a fumble is recovered by Sidney Jones, and the Giants are within scoring range straight away, and those turnovers look like they might cost us dearly there. Oh, I spoke way too early. Jameson Rankin comes up with a huge pick as everything was going for the Giants. The Lions get the ball back. Can they do anything just before the half? 14 seconds left, 3rd and 6. They get up to the 42, maybe a long field goal attempt, but it wasn't to be, as it's 14-14 between these two quite close-knit teams. You see, though, the Lions 4 turnovers already. Is that accurate? 4? Have we actually had 4 turnovers already? I don't remember all of those. Here we go anyway. The Giants offense, 2nd and 11. And they will hand this one off to Barkley, who we've contained very well today, it must be said. Just 6 rushes for 21 yards. This defense is coming up pretty big today. 3rd and 13 now. 3rd and very long for the Giants. Here's the throw from Teddy. He just checks that one down to Barkley, and that one's not going anywhere near. You see how well our defense has played. The Giants have really only had 1 drive. Remember, they got the pick 6, of course. There's keeping them in this game, as we see a further penalty before a nice punt from Bosher, and we'll see what the Lions can do. 6 yards there to Hawkinson. 3rd and 4 now, and it's incomplete, so the Lions go 3 and out. And the Giants will take over once more as they get a 6-yard pass to Engram and 18 yards to Slayton. And now the Giants putting together a nice little drive. Can this defense force a stop, which it has done all this game, but this time it looks like the Giants are going in for a kill, at least for some points, as they move up to the 5-yard line, and touchdown. Slayton, our defense just could not stop them at all that drive. And so the Lions will take over, trailing for the first time in this game. We have to minimize these turnovers as the Lions down 7 now. How will they respond to a bit of adversity? Here is the throw from Camp. That one is caught, and an nice truck there as Kerryon Johnson makes a man bounce off him. See there, Camp 2 picks today. It has not been ideal. Not his best day at all, as he takes the snap this time. And he throws, and that one is caught by Hawkinson. What a catch. Camp with a bit of a risky throw, but Hawkinson goes up and posterizes someone as he approaches 100 yards. Great catch from TJ Hawkinson. And that's the kind of plays the Lions will need to get back into this game, as they are at the 50 now. And here's Camp again. Throw over the middle. That one's caught. And that one's a nice little gain as well. That's Hawkinson again. He gets them up to 34, and he will go over 100 yards. He's had a great year. And Hawkinson there in the slot next to Golladay on the left. Here is Camp. He will throw again. And he goes towards Hawkinson again, is it? It is, and Hawkinson is going absolutely mental on this drive as he gets another catch up the seam. And now the Lions are within scoring range, up to the 16. They're in the red zone. Here's a play. They just hand this one off, but that one's going nowhere. Probably would have preferred to see a throw there after so much momentum was gained on those throws to Hawkinson. I think I know who I want to have the ball. Hawkinson is not on the field, as we see a penalty there. Not sure who this one's on. Could be either, and it is offside, so the Lions will gain some free yards there from the Giants. And that one is on Leonard Peters. So the Lions up to the 12. That makes this a nice 2nd and manageable for them, as Hawkinson returns to the field at the bottom of your screen. Here is Camp. He takes the snap. This one's just a draw play, but the Giants brought a blitz, and so that one was never going anywhere. 3rd and 6 now. for Camp. Could really use with a touchdown here to get this game back to an even footing. Camp this time will check it down, and that one is tackled for a loss of 3 yards. And so it looks like the Lions will have to settle for a field goal, and that is what they do. So the Giants take over again. What will they do this time? We could really use with a stop, but it looks like they got a first down there, and they are continuing to drive. 3rd and 3 now. Let's watch this crucial 3rd and 3 for the Giants as we go into the 4th quarter. Here is Teddy Bridgewater in the I form, and they will play action. He fooled a man, and Bridgewater throws, and that one is caught up to the 35. Oh, Evan Ingram catches it, and the Giants move into scoring range as they get a big pass off to Barkley that puts them well within scoring range. And now from the 4, touchdown Giants, as this one begins to slip away from the Lions, as now it's a 2-score game. So let's see what the Lions can do. Camp starts with a run. There's a nice first down as they begin throwing the ball. Oh, it's intercepted by Jabril Peppers, and then a straight up touchdown. So now a 3-score game as this one continues to go away from the Lions, as Camp has a very, very rough day indeed. Multiple turnovers for him, and not a good day for the Lions at all. The defense just, I think, got worn down by all the turnovers, as we see the Lions put together a nice little drive here. They're up to the 18, but it's all a bit too late, one would fear. 3rd and 12, they get 10. They'll probably go for it here, you would imagine. They do, and they get it to the 1. 1st and goal, 2nd and goal, 2nd and 1, touchdown by Camp. He runs it in himself, which makes this a 11-point game. Still 2 scores though. Just unless there is a big mistake from the Giants, you think they would win this one. And they continue to move the ball down the field, just increasing their odds of winning, as there's another first down. There's a negative run finally for the Giants, and another one. But now the Lions are forced to use a timeout on 4th and 5. So here are the Lions again. We won't spend too much time as they get sacked, and that should signal pretty much the end of the game at this point. 4th and 10 now. Can they squeeze something out? They can't. So the Giants will win this game 35-24 as the Lions fall to 3 and 2. And so that is going to do it for this episode. We've seen quite a successful one as a whole. Nick is 5 and 0 somehow, and I'm 3 and 2, so not the worst either, as we can potentially look forward to some successful seasons in this series, as opposed to the losing, which we've been doing quite a bit of at the start. These new teams seem to have brought with them some success, so let's see if we can continue that next time.